Nightowls at? Whoo, whoo. Or tweakers, or crackhead, or whatever you prefer. That's all that was in there?
Yeah.
Why does it seem like a little bit?
I think because it's more wider. Probably.
I'm over here thinking it's a sweet deal with the price. Now it's like, okay, now I can see why it was that much. Damn, that's a little bit.
No, that's what you. That's.
Oh, you know what? This one's wider though. That's why.
That's what I said. But you know, that's your fault for grabbing shit without reading it.
I know. I'm over here thinking that shit was legit. What's cracking, my boy? The fiber dude. What's cracking on this late night? Where the Nightowls at? Woo, woo. I know they up. Looking for the bolsitas and all kinds of shit. Why the fuck? Oh. Smiley boy, what's cracking? My boy chilling right here, my boy. Chilling. Northeast LA is definitely up in the house. Nella. Hit the like button. Yep, definitely helps out the channel. Hit the likes. Big Left TQ Roll. What's cracking like in? We up. That's right, homie. Tapping in, send mines north to the Raza down south. That's right, my boy. Likewise. I like your channel, man. Hey, gracias. I appreciate the support, carnal. You know what I mean? I was like, let's see what's cracking on this Saturday night. I know people are up. Don't want to pretend like they ain't. I know they up. Especially on a Saturday. Wait, is it Saturday? Yeah. On this late night creep. Late night creep. Said creep, not creep. I'm still chilling at home right now. That's right, my boy. Doing your thing. Did you watch the fight or what? What you sipping? On a Cobra, you already know. Sponsored. Puro pedo, them fools would. I'll be the last food that they will want when we sponsoring their shit. I'm hungry. Gotta get them Jack in the Box hours, bro. That shit's open 24. Go get some tacos real quick. What up, brother? Likewise, carnal. About to finally eat. What you gonna grub on? Oh, and Jesus is definitely up in the building. What's good, Jesus? You watched the fight, carnal? What do you think about the Canelo win? To me, I think the fight was more of a tie. You know, either way, no matter which boxer won, I would have been happy with the decision. I thought they both did their thing, and I thought they both boxed equally, bro. I thought that was one hell of a fight, bro. It was really good. It was really, really, really good. One of the best fights I have seen in a long time. They did their thing, homie. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was sick. They gave us our money's worth, in my opinion. Instead of these other boxers that want to be hugging and dancing all throughout the fights. I got some carne. That's right, homie. Damn, some carne asada right now. Shit. 7.2 earthquake in Taiwan right now. Oh, damn, homie. Tsunami. Damn. You know when they get those big ass... Man, they get some big ass earthquakes over there, huh? Was Japan, China, Taiwan, all of that, man. It's like them fools be getting 7 or 8 or 9. Like, damn, homie, they fucking around over there. That's fucked up because then, there's a chance of a tsunami for them, you know what I mean? And that shit's no joke. How you gonna stop a body of water? That's like the worst, bro. Well, any natural disaster, how are you gonna stop it? Mother Earth is always gonna win. The fight was good. Sad to see the old man get socked. But Triple G, he can still do damage, you know what I mean? Even though he's older, I mean, the fool's no scrub, you know what I'm saying? He knows what he's doing, But Canelo, is... I don't know. I thought this trilogy was really good. I thought they gave us our money's worth. Like they say, Mayweather's the best boxer, bro, and I always felt like I got ripped off whenever I watch his fights. Literally, I feel like this is what I pay for. But I get it. It's the art of boxing. It's winning by points, so it's understandable. It's not a street fight, so for what it is. Fight was boring. You think so? Damn, then I think because you're used to like UFC or some shit, huh? You're used to like just like them just duking it out. Just got off work and got my Cobra 2. Cheers. Hey, likewise, carnal. That's right. Canelo also, homie. I thought he did his thing, homie. I think I don't know. I like Canelo. I'm a Canelo fan. I think he's good. You need some. Much love from LB, the homie sends there. That's right, homie. Likewise. I thought I heard some shots earlier. Where? Like around your area or where? Big facts. What's up, compa? Saludos. Hey, likewise, Big G. What up, Shadow? Peace chat. Chilling right here. What's good with you, Sneaky Beanie? What's cracking like it, my boy? What you up to? No, Canelo won. Canelo won. But I'm saying, like, if Triple G would have won, I would have been happy with that decision, too. You know what I mean? Because I honestly felt like it could have gone either way, you know? Because at the end of the fight, I honestly didn't know who to give it to. Like, I couldn't decide. Like, to me, it was a tie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, if there was ever a tie, I mean, to me, this is it. You know what I mean? I mean, it was hit for hit, you know? This fool would land 2 shots, and then this fool would land 2 counter shots, and it was like, fuck, man. To the point where they both had the same cut, you know, on the eyes. It's like, fuck. We ain't playing around. I miss it, but I did order the food takeout earlier. Restaurant.
Thai food, babe, not the food.
Where? Oh, you ordered Thai food? Have you tried Thai food?
I don't think.
No, I don't think we have tried Thai food. Is Thai food good? I haven't tried Thai food. Someone on my gram posted about it. It was. All right. Yeah, it was a one hell of a fight. Triple G is from Central Asia. Yeah, all right. Hey, where he comes from, bro, they breed some real fighters, bro, because he's a real fighter. That's no lie. Just posted about to read it. And listen, that's right, homie. That's the way to do it, bro. Gotta educate the mind. Ain't nothing better. What up, what up? What's good with you, drunken shit? What's cracking like it, my boy? There's at war right now. I think. Yeah, well, on that part of the world, they're always at war. Sad but true. You know what I mean? There's always, you know, people think that it's bad over here. Like, bro, over there, they're literally having war all the time. Like, war. Like, you got to worry about dodging bullets. Them motherfuckers have to be worrying about dodging grenades and missiles and all kinds of shit. Like, you're worried about a drive-by. Them motherfuckers are worried about tanks. Shit ain't no joke. Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen those videos, like where it's like I don't know in what parts of the world that they're at or whatever, and it's like they get into an altercation with another group of individuals. Somebody pulls out a grenade out of their pocket, like what the fuck? Like, no, mommy, like, did you really pull out a grenade? Like, hold up, fool, let me get my bazooka. Like, this fool really pulled out a bazooka? Fuck. That's how you already know we have some different level type shit. I thought Canelo won by 2 rounds, but I got close. Towards the end, Canelo. Yeah, you know, yeah, it kind of looked like Canelo at the end. It kind of looked like Triple G, was bringing it to him. Canelo already kind of looked wobbly a little. I ain't gonna lie. But the same could be said in the earlier rounds, you know, when Canelo had gotten Triple G, you know. What's good? 7-0 Deuce is definitely in the casa. Whoa. Shout out to the 7-0 Deuce. Thai food is bomb. Man, noodles. Yeah. All right. I seen where they make the birria into noodles. What is it? The birria cup of noodle? Ramen? Birria ramen? Some food chilling right here. Doggy. Shadow is Jose Guzman from Oxnard, California. Showing support, G. Hey, gracias, my boy. Appreciate it. Shout out to the whole Oxnard. City of Chiques. I'm kidding. I think it was. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, the Turkish are always fighting somebody, though. No, well, Didn't right now the war ignite again between Armenia and Turkey? They had a peace treaty for about like a few months, and now it's war again. I don't think they're ever gonna get along, to be honest with you guys. I don't think there'll ever be peace between those two groups. I think there's too much history between them. Or at least neither side's they're not willing to let it go. Which is, I don't understand why the Turkey government can't just acknowledge that they try to eradicate them. Like, bro, y'all did that. Say it. That's all they want, for you fools to admit that you fools were some parasites. And I also did a little bit more housework before. All right, fixing up your pad. That's right, homie. Damn, homie getting it in. I'm in the war zone right now, my jeez. Damn, serio? Like over there, like in Iraq or Afghanistan or Ukraine? Not much. What's good with you? Chilling, my boy. You already know right here. They're fighting it. And Afghanistan is just on the other side. Yeah. And then like tensions between like China and India is brewing too. So it's like, I don't know. And it's crazy though, because the fight is always for the most stupidest shit. It's always for, if you notice that these countries always fight for this fucking stupid piece of land that there's nothing there. It's like literally like a wasteland, or at least a piece of area that you can't put nothing there. So like, what does it matter? You know, like, it's ridiculous, bro. It's just for the simple fact of saying that they own that property, and that's it. You know, just to outdo the other side, like ha ha ha. You know, like we took it from them, or whatever. It's fucking ego games. You know, it's flexing. It's like, you know, they just want to take it just on the simple fact because they could or whatever. Not to be in America. It does suck not to be in America, bro. That's some real shit, bro. Anywhere else, they have it real rough, you know. I mean, people complain about, losing our rights here, bro. Like when these motherfuckers don't even know what rights are, you know what I mean? Like, what is that? You know, in some of these parts of the world, especially in some parts of Asia, you know what I mean? Like China, or North Korea, where they fucking starve them. They're starved over there, bro. There's not even no food over there, bro. But yeah, Kim Jong-un, nice and gordito. That fool ain't missing no meals, homie.
You're dumb, babe.
That fool's not missing no meals. They say there ain't no food, homie. Yeah, that vato. Hey, I don't know, homie. It could be a linebacker, in my opinion, but they say there's no food. Well, yeah, because that motherfucker eats it all. It's crazy. And and you know what the sad part about this is? No matter what part of the world we're talking about, poverty exists throughout, all kinds of countries, right? That there's poverty in Africa, there's poverty in Mexico, there's poverty in like Uganda or Beijing, or you know what I mean, or all these different places, but if you look at the elite, right, the senators, the ones in charge, right, like their presidents or their government or whatever title they want to give themselves, prime ministers or whatever, they're living fine, bro. They don't got to worry about no running water, not being able to eat or buy groceries, or all around the world where poverty exists, bro. The elites are eating fine. They got TV, they got Netflix and chill. They got, you know what I mean, White Claw and Flaminian. They don't gotta worry about shit, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, their fucking people are starving, and then they're like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix the problem. You don't know how to fix the problem? Well, you eating fine. You don't seem to be missing no running water and everything, but you don't know how to fix the problem. Okay. Like, get the fuck out of here with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Corruption throughout the world. Oh yeah, and the USSR countries have every right to fear, and that's the reason why, um, they were pushing America to back up Ukraine in this, because they are aware, they are intelligent to know that it is not going to stop with Ukraine. You know what I mean? Ukraine is just the first piece of the puzzle. You know what I mean? Because obviously Putin is going to want to, grab and restore, the USSR, you know what I mean? So he's gonna want to get all these other groups back. So they are aware that if these fools fail, then they're up next. You know what I mean? They're not stupid. You know, and I know everyone sees it. America sees it. They know that he's not gonna stop with Ukraine, bro. He's not. He's not. You know what I mean? Remember, he sees America as a threat. Especially with NATO. So now more countries backing up America, he views them as a threat. So even if he does take over Ukraine, he knows that that's not enough, especially how they're looking, with this war against Ukraine. They're not looking so elite, you know what I mean? They're kind of looking like, a little lackluster. So he's going to want to gain more territory, more manpower, more, revenue. So, he's going to keep going, bro. That's how these greedy motherfuckers are. Nella is in the house. Eagle Rock, Highland Park area. Woo woo. But the Thai food and the restaurants in my neighborhood are really good. I don't think there's any around right here. Around my pad, there used to be one, but they took it down, and they put another taco place. My uncle lives in HP. All right, Highland Park. Don't forget to tap on with Swifty Blue and the homie from Whitefence. Swifty Blue. 10 to Canelo 9-3 if you want to be generous. Yeah. It was a good fight. Border disputes. Yeah. Even though neither country really does own none of those borders, you know what I mean? Like who are you guys to say what part of this planet is yours and that part of the planet is theirs? Who gave it to you? When did they give it to you? When did this magical being come from the sky and gave you this land? When did they do that? When? Who gave you the right to charge people for food and water? Natural resources that are provided for the creatures that inhabit this planet. Who gave you the right to sell it to these individuals? Who? Or why is this more yours than anybody else on this planet? Just because an egotistic, greedy bastard manipulated a bunch of people to do his biddings and he muscled and forced all these rules upon everybody? And then created the elite establishment, with mass propaganda to get everybody like sheep. Bah. Yeah. But we're the followers. You fools are followers, eh? Like, just us? Seems like we all follow a structure, no? Not to be too political, but a lot of countries right now are going through recession, depression, and one of the best ways to get out of that is war. Yes, they are. Yeah, of course. One of their many old, tricks in the book. It's to distract people from what's really going on too. You know what I mean? For people start really asking those questions they need to be asking. Hey man, like what the fuck are we listening to these idiots for? Because they're over there attacking us, and we are the only ones that can protect you guys. Oh, okay. Like, oh, I remember now. Bowling a few weeks ago. All right, let's feed me. I went miniature golfing today. I sucked. I wasn't able to get no hole in one. Nothing. Only one I could get is on my high now. Ain't that right, baby? Mm-hmm. Kibo Carnal, hope you are doing great tonight. Hey, likewise, John Doe. Like Afghanistan, they made the Americans run. Yeah, bro. We got nothing on them fools, dog. And then that we're more, advanced. They handed our asses to us, bro. Hey, them fools were masters of their terrain, homie. You know what I mean? We went in there. But you know what? To be honest with you, all bullshit to the side, them fools didn't even go over there to fight. We already know why they went over there for, bro. And it really wasn't for war, and it really wasn't to be doing battles. It was just to, extract the resources, bro. That's all that really was. You know what I mean? It's smoke and mirrors. For sure. YouTube is a headache with politics. I'd be keeping up. Yeah. YouTube be crazy, bro. There's all kinds of shit always happening on YouTube. But I stay away from the shenanigans. I'm just like, Honestly, I don't understand how people could actually like that shit. I'm just like, or even listening to it, like, like spending enough life versus bullshit on the day to day, and you'll be hearing more bullshit, somebody else's bullshit. Verga. What are my boys? Saludos out of Boyle Heights. That's right. Shout out to Boyle Heights. Much love, every human in this galaxy. That's right, homie. We are one. I was talking with my grandma about Russia and Ukraine and shit. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy because, like, it's crazy how Putin's not willing to understand that these guys don't want nothing to do with you guys no more. You know what I mean? I get it. At one point, you guys were united, one thing, and, once upon a time, and, but, it's time to move on, homie. They weren't happy with you guys' how you guys are running the show and just wanted to do their thing. And, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that, with them, in Ukraine, and they're getting bombed down by the civilians are, taking action. I should already tell you everything, bro. These fools don't want you fools there, homie. They don't want you guys there. It's like, this ain't like back then where you fools could just do this shit and it'd be all gravy. Like, homie, people are intelligent now, bro. That shit's not gonna work no more. Can't just go and conquer another country no more. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna fly no more. People are too educated and too intelligent now to let that shit fly. Before, everybody was uneducated. That's why these people were able to dominate everything. But now, homie. And now with everybody, at least having some means of defense, you know what I mean? Not at the, the level of the military, but still enough to cause, casualties and some form of damage. And when you can't promise your soldiers safety or, their well-being, then they start to rattle, you know what I mean? And then now they start to question and wonder, like, well, why the fuck are we fighting this shit in? You know what I mean? So before, when it was just like they could just swoop in there and just conquer everything like that, well, yeah, like, there's no reason for your soldiers to even think twice or anything like that. But now it's like, like there's a chance they could potentially lose their life. So that was like, they start really like wondering, like, was it really worth me losing my life for what this fool's fucking, yapping about? You know what I mean? Can't guarantee them their safety. Because they understand that, they are outnumbered. There's more civilians than there is, soldiers, you know what I mean? And even though these guys have the weapons, there's only so much you could do and before the numbers just overpower you. In one way or another. Especially if you're a dictator, because, if you're a dictator, that means you're an asshole. And if you're an asshole, it's most likely your men don't really like following your decisions anyway. So it's more chance they're gonna fucking screw you over just because you're an asshole. Because really, nobody wants to listen to an asshole. I saw a documentary about Ukraine and like this. Vice has some pretty cool shit. The Illuminati. Nah, I don't think it's the Illuminati. Do the elite rich exist that call shots? Yes, they do. Do I believe they're all in cahoots with each other? No, because if you understand something from a greedy person, they're either narcissists or sociopaths, meaning that they can't get along with other sociopaths or narcissists. They're not gonna like them because it's a game of egos and greed. So it's like one has to be the alpha. So when you have like this group of the Illuminati, meaning that they're all alphas, right? The dominant one, the richest ones, so they think that they're the most witty and the best at the con of game, So then you get them all in a room, they're not gonna like that, one is trying to outdo the other, you know what I mean? Because they're gonna want to try to be outdoing each other. Because someone has to look like the alpha, and neither of them are gonna want to bow down. So it's like, how you gonna get? That's why serial killers don't. That's why you never see serial killers hunting in groups. That's why you never see serial killers, hunting teams, because their egos. Because now it's like this person's trying to outdo you, and he's pretty much ruining your fantasy. Like, oh, so you think you're better than me? Because that's the mentality. Someone that's a sociopath and narcissist, like, if you try to be on their level, they think that you're like, oh, so you think you're, and they're just gonna see you as competition. That's why Hitler, whenever any of his generals started getting too crazy, like to his level, he would have them killed, because he's like, no, you know what? You're becoming too much like me, and I can't trust me. You know what I mean? Because if I was me, I would get rid of me. So I can't trust you. Yeah, it's the cuckoo mind of these individuals, That's why I don't believe a group like the Illuminati could see. The Illuminati used to exist, right? And that's why it didn't last that long. That's why it fell apart, because you have a bunch of these bastards that think that they're the shit, and they just weren't able to get along, bro. And that's why that shit legitimately fell apart, bro. But to say that they're elite, in their financial means to be able to make moves and shit like that, but for themselves, yeah, you know what I mean? And since you have so many rich bastards doing the same thing, it looks like they're all in cahoots. It looks like they're all working with each other, when in reality, nah, it's just that they're all pieces of shit, and they're all looking after themselves, plain and simple. You know what I mean? This was not looking to help that fool or none of that. They're looking to take it off for themselves, bro. They ain't looking to share. Because they're not happy with 50-50. They need the 100, bro. They can't settle for just half. Big companies show you that. That's why they keep gobbling up all these other businesses and keep monopoly shit. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to share. So yeah, I don't know if it's still on. We give them land to the elite. Reptilian. One thing I'll say about reptilians, bro, if there is such a thing as a reptilian, my bro, this earth would be theirs already, bro. This planet would be theirs already, bro. Who are we kidding? These fools are shape-shifting lizards, bro. Shape-shifting lizards. If they have the power to shape-shift and all that shit already, my boy, this shit would have been theirs. They're not going to keep playing all these games and trying to trick them by taking over Kanye West's body to brainwash Donald Trump to, like, bro, if these fools are intelligent enough to, like, fly from a different planet over here and land, so they already have, knowledge that we can't even be able to fathom, So they're intelligent. Not only that, they could shape-shift, so they're beyond anything that we can even comprehend. So, putting all of this, but yet we give them the most stupidest ideas, like, oh yeah, it's because their plan is to, shape-shift like Kanye West to trick, and it's like, dude, like, you know, these fools are so smart and everything like that, but you guys give them the most dumbest plans in the world. Like, you can't dumb them down. Like, their plan has to fit, you know, like, you know, this, you know, if they have the means, the technology, and the ability, then it's like, this shit would make absolutely no sense. Like, clearly they're more intelligent than this, you know? It's like, it's got to match, like, you know, it's got to match that, and that just doesn't match it. Like, Dispenser Shadow, did you tap in with Swifty regarding the King Cobra? He's sponsored by King Cobra? Swifty? Let me find out. Is he? Damn, homie, that was doing big things then. Saca la bolsita ese. No, la tuya primero, hijo. You got the good stuff. MB Writers Lost in Love is playing. ¿Serio? That's firme, carnal. MB Writers had talent, bro. For their genre. Not anybody could just write a love song like that, bro, and sell albums like that, bro. That takes skills, bro. Don't get it twisted. You know, the ability to sing, harmonize, and write those lyrics, bro, that takes talent. You know? I don't think that music sucks. I don't hear it just because it's not my style, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say it sucks or it's whack, you know, like, for what it is, you know, love music, it's, you know, it's talented stuff, you know? I think that's more for like the, you know, trying to put on the male chauvinist act.
Babe, this shit literally fits my whole fucking face. Can you believe that?
Yes, I could. I've been slapped with them before. And seen dots.
Well, you made me see stars last time.
No, you legitimately did make me see stars.
No, you too.
Puro Talibans. No Al Qaeda? What's good with the ranch, homie? Don't worry, my boy. You'll earn it. I have faith in you. What's good, carnal? Oh, what's good, Hormiga? What's cracking like it? Shout out to Richmond, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Woo, woo. But we are getting a little. You see over here. Oh, yeah, it is actually starting to get chilly, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, but it feels good. Better than that hot ass weather we were having, bro. That we couldn't stand that shit. Shout out to you, your fam. Siempre la R rifa. You already know, my boy. Oh, one love from the 323 all the way to the 909 right here. Having to sit down from the 350 trying to make it. That's right, homie. Shout out to all the area codes. USA. All nations from Mexico to Argentina, so they have here to survive. Wonder how sick must they be of it. Yeah, that's no lie, bro. They gone and fucked up everything down there, bro. Like what they did to Guatemala and El Salvador too. You know what I mean? That's part of their main tactics, bro. You know what I mean? These guys, America looks to control it all. They just don't go about it like China or Russia, who is just like, you know, like blunt about it. You know, America's more the sneaky, foul way. You know what I mean? Like they do shit like behind the scenes, like, you know, like Russia and like China is like those countries that would spit on your taco and hand it to you, while America is more like they'll spit on the meat while they're cooking it in the back so you don't see it and then hand it to you. So that's pretty much how it goes down. You know, one is at least, you know, straightforward about it, and the other one is just like, you think like, oh, see, they didn't spit on my food. See, these are the good guys. And yeah, right, if you only knew when they're fucking preparing that shit. You know what I mean? Because they're all greedy, homie, you know what I mean? They're all looking for, you know, one thing and one thing only. You know, humanity's one weakness, bro. They always fall into it. Time after time after time again. Number one cause of problem, murders, beefs, everything in the world. I know a few peeps out of the IE. Yeah, the IE definitely be cracking, homie. Shout out to the whole Alien Empire. Linwood is definitely checking in all the way from the 619. Whoa, whoa. The homie Chicano Malo. Bro, I found a book about Hitler in the neighborhood trash. Why? Why would they throw his book away? That's knowledge. Why? Just because it's about Hitler? You can learn something about that. You know what I mean? I think people think it's a like Hitler book, like just throw it away. Like, no, it's gonna teach you something. You know, just because it's about Hitler doesn't mean that it's like, gonna corrupt your mind, or if it's teaching, or if it's pressing like ill propaganda and shit like that. That's the one problem that a lot of people have, that they try to want to hide the history. You know what I mean? Hide all the evil events of time, but it's like, no, like, why sweep them under the rug? It's important to leave them out there in the open and for people to educate themselves about these events. That way they don't reoccur. You know what I mean? Because they happen. You know what I mean? So try to sweep it under the rug to pretend like it didn't happen. Come on now. That's more like you're trying to cover up shit. Like, if you got nothing to sweat about, then you shouldn't want to hide. You shouldn't want to try to hide anything, bro. If you really got nothing to hide or sweat or anything, you know what I mean? Same when, like, you talk about, like, oh, hey, speaking about the gang culture, like, well, bro, it's a problem. It exists and it's happening. What you want? It's real shit that's really happening. Want to pretend like it's not happening? Want to pretend like it never happened? Like, nah, this is what happens when you don't fix these issues or talk about these issues. This is what could happen. So, therefore, don't make those mistakes. Bro, the Netflix documentary was fucking good. Oh, God. No cat. What Netflix documentary? I don't really watch Netflix or none of that. I don't even watch TV. The reptilians live on betrayal? Like, that gives them, like, what, like, power? It feeds up their power meter? It gives them a Zenkai boost? It's like their version of, like, the Yellow Sun to Superman? It's way more military war than gangs war. So, yeah, bro. Grab all the gangs in the world, bro, and grab all the murders that every gang in the world has done, and it wouldn't equal the amount of deaths that one war has caused. You know what I mean? One battle, bro, be killing more people than these motherfuckers, combined. We don't even come close, bro. Not even close to close. And all those people that are dying are not all soldiers. They're not. There's women, there's children, elderly. There's all kinds of people. And what do they say? Casualties of war, bro. I mean, it happens. I mean, it's casualties of war. That's how warfare happens. I mean, what can we do? I mean, it's part of the warfare. So then when these gang members try to justify it the same, it could be applied. No. Why though? These people that are civilians, they had no decision on what their government is doing. So why should they pay the price? Like, they weren't a part of. They didn't decide to bomb Pearl Harbor or or was with that. Like, so why do they have to die? Like, stop asking questions, bro. Okay, sorry. Like. It's just that it makes no sense. It's not that I'm trying to, like, poke holes and shit like that or try to defend, one side or the other. It's just like, bro, like, I'm just trying to understand, like, because it's not making any sense. So it's like, because I hear, and I understand when you talk about these individuals and, why innocent life, they be killing innocent people get killed and it's a problem and it's an issue. And I can see why, you know what I mean? Because no one has the right to take another person's life and shit like that. So it's, I perfectly understand that. But yeah, then how come we be cheering war heroes and clapping and giving them medals and holidays and shit like that if they're doing the same, though? A bunch of people be dying in them villages and, Libya and, and the Congos and everywhere else we be sending our troops to, police. You know what I mean? They be having gun battles in villages and shit. Bullets, bro, they have no name, homie. Whoever they hit, they hit. You see that shit? That's why so many of these countries, don't like America. That's why they're like, why don't these fools like us? We're trying to help them and shit. What you don't understand is, bro, the United States military is there in their land, right? In their land, and they're having battles with their military or their militias or their whoever, terrorist groups or whatever the hell. But their people are dying in these wars, these bombings and everything. They're dying, regular people, regular day civilians who have no part of nothing, that are just trying to live their life. They're dying because of these two groups fighting. But see, right here, people don't want to point it out because it's not happening in America. It's not happening here in the United States. So therefore, you don't care. And the gang members are fighting here in America. That's why people care and are saying, yeah, fuck this. Hey, you're not giving a fuck about these lives that are being lost in other places of the world. Why? Because, out of sight, out of mind. Because if it really was about, no one has a right to lose life and everything, all right, then you wouldn't be praising these fucking war heroes then. So that's not the issue. The issue is because it's affecting you here. You know what I mean? It's affecting you here. And that's what you're really caring about, yourself. Come on now. At least be straight up and say that, bro. Don't be trying to lie that you care about other people's lives and well-being like you're a fucking decent human. Like, miss me with all of that, bro. And you can't call me an asshole because I call out and say it. You know what I mean? Really, in reality, no one has the right to be taking their life and fighting with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one has the right to be taking the life of no other individual, whether for street, country, it doesn't matter, bro. No one gave, just like us, no one gave these pieces of concrete to us, like, who are we to say that these blocks are ours? Who are you guys to say these countries are yours, dog? What fucking magical being came from the sky and gave this shit to you guys and said, that we're the only creature that has to pay to eat and drink from this planet. Every other animal gets to eat and drink out of, Earth that gives the natural resources for us, freely. We're the only ones that have to pay. And why? Why? What gives these group the right to sell it to us? Like what made them better or more, higher to be able to do that? Come on now. Like, as soon as anybody wants to be pointing out all that shit, it's like, for you tripping. This fool's on scante or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? But it's like, don't be mad at the facts, bro. So I'd be saying, y'all fools are followers, y'all fools are like, the hell, you didn't bite your tongue? Plain and simple, humans, we naturally make mistakes, stupid decisions. You know what I mean? We learn from them. That's how we better ourselves. It's not worrying or being ashamed of making a mistake because it's going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. It's understanding and learning from them. You know what I mean? So not being ashamed that you actually, commit them, but, learn from them. If you don't learn from them, then that's when you're the idiot. But you should never be ashamed of it. It's only going to make you a better person. If you learn from them. Southside Lingwood Dukes. That's right. Shout out to Lingwood Dukes. They like each other a hell of a lot more than they like you and me. Ain't that the truth? Is for sell out. It's for the greedy, bro. Money. It's just, it's just materialistic things, bro. You know what I mean? Money don't bring happiness. It's understanding, what really brings somebody joy in this planet. And the only thing that's gonna, you as being a social creature, the only thing that's gonna bring you joy is companionship. It's true friendship, true love, true, all of that. That's the only thing, because somebody could be rich as fuck, big houses and everything, but if he doesn't have a significant other or children or whatever, then he's miserable, bro. And time after time has been proven. You see all these, rich people that are, single, whatever, commit suicide and kill themselves and are miserable and doing drugs and everything. Yeah, because they're trying to escape the reality. What are you trying to escape, bro? You're a fucking millionaire that could buy anything in the fucking world. What are you so? Because that's why people do drugs, right? To escape reality. So it's like, What are you trying to escape from, bro? Like you living, lovely. But see, that's the thing though. They ain't happy. It's understanding what really brings you happiness in this planet. Now, if you're able to master it both, where you have what makes you happy, like your family and money, then that's when you master the true art of, of what it is. But it seems like a lot of people don't, you know what I mean? Because obviously with money, comes greed and corruption, you know what I mean? You see a lot of people kind of lose their marbles a little bit. Start thinking everyone's trying to steal from them and all kinds of shit, you know what I mean? Or they start living in the how could I say, the fast lane and just like pedal to the metal with no brakes until they crash and burn. Is understanding how to balance it all. $209 is up here support. Oh, that's right, homie. Shout out to the 209. Woo woo. I wish I could be a reptilian. Yeah, I wish I could have that power too. Shit, that shit would be banging. You bang ese or any. Mahinas nalgas. I used to always like dinosaurs when I was a kid. Yeah, those shits are interesting. I still like them till now. I'm gonna be a paleontologist. About to spark up a bowl. Damn, lemon cherry? Shit. Oh, the Kardashians are clones. With no brains. Kanye is a clone. Kanye is a fool. I don't know what's up with that fool. Who lost his marbles. If he had any to begin with. You know any Northern Writer Shadow? Nah, I don't. Illuminati is but one fool I know from the IE is in the military. I don't know what branch, but he posted himself in the tank. Oh, I know there's a lot of homies that are in the military. It literally is no difference. American. Tell you. Serio. That's got you, huh? It's better this way, huh? That's grave. Hell yeah, they're sneaky asses. They lie about everything in history has been covered. Yeah, hell yeah, they do. Anything to make themselves look good, They're never the bad guys. They used to hang in Mexico by the thousands in the lake, really. What is under the rug? Most people don't know until this day. Yeah, that's real talk. A lot of people don't even know their roots on Mexico in general, bro. Like, I hear a lot of people holler brown pride know nothing about our culture. Sad almost. Talk about the raza, know nothing about the raza. How to become it. Bro, it goes into the mind of all talents. Yeah, that's real talk. The art of manipulation, bro. Many do it. And some are really, really good. Yeah, they have sureños all over the place, bro. They got them in Asia, Iraq, or, Syria, Armenia, Australia. Bro, there's homies everywhere, homie. Hey, homie, I'm already burning one up to do some dishes for wifey. Try to get some. Damn, that's right, homie. That's some good shit, homie. That's right, homie. You doing your thing. See? Happy wife, happy life. Teamwork makes the dream work. Remember that. Anybody tries to call you a mandilon or anything like that is someone who clearly doesn't have their shit together, probably sleeps on the couch, and is probably miserable and doesn't know what he's talking about. Because that whole trying to play this image of this machista and all that shit is like, bro, who the fuck are you trying to fool? Like, go tell that to some high schoolers, bro. That shit ain't gonna work right here. If all gangs in the world. It's kind of like when fools be like, oh, well, if you listen to that fool, then you're gay. Like, oh, wow, that was so convincing. Like, let me not hear that. Let me not bump this no more, since if I do, I'll be gay. Like who do you think you're talking to? Like a 15-year-old, bro? What the fuck? Like if those kind of shit's gonna work on, and you get that a lot on YouTube, like oh this fool, you must be gay, or if he wears that, you're gay, like that. Clearly, that's what you're gonna come with, a gay joke. Like, wow. And I'm the clown. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm talking to like 13-year-old. You know, once they start using like those gay jokes, bro, then you already know this. Like, and these people are not, you know, worth debating with. It's kind of like, really? Okay. How many dudes do you know from the avenues? From the avenues, I know maybe like about like 8. What else thinking? Oh, what's up? Guns Luzano's definitely up in the building. Go subscribe to Guns Luzano's channel. Bro brings out fire music, always dropping the heat for that ass. Now, homie does have some sick ass music, you know what I mean? Go peep it out. The homie out of Chandler Street. Woo woo. Shout out to Chandler Street in the city of Bell. What's good, G? Porterville Norte tapping in, showing love. Stay last up first, fuck the rest. That's right, my boy. Shout out to Portos Norte. What's cracking? Just left the old basketball player Andrew Miller's party in Hawthorne. That's right, homie. That's right. Doing big things. Homie lives in Hawthorne? Damn. Hawthorne kind of a, you know, dangerous area, bro. Should be cracking in Hawthorne. Mexicans more active than those other places. Mexico, yeah, because their laws are not as strict as, you know. Imagine if America had Mexico's laws, bro. Then if we were able to pay off cops and do all that shit, bro, then the United States will be a shithole, bro. No lie. If we had the same laws that Mexico has, bro, then this shit will be in disasters. I mean, you know what I mean? The only reason why this place is not as bad as Mexico or worse than Mexico is because of the law. You know what I mean? Not because like they breed more savages in Mexico, bro, because savages are bred everywhere, bro. You know, Asia, Russia, Iraq, Italy, you know what I mean? There's not one place that could breed them more than another. If the environment is right, and the scenario is right, it's gonna breed some bad motherfuckers, dog. Serial killers have proved that, you know what I mean? Serial killers exist all over the world, bro. You know what I mean? You have, and we're talking about some of the most sickest, craziest. And what makes it so crazy is that this is not a horror movie. It's not something that's made up. No, these are facts and actual events that happened that these individuals committed, you know what I mean? And they exist all over the world, bro. Letting you know if the environment and the scenario is right, it's going to breed a bad motherfucker, dog. You know? Straight out of hell, homie. You know? Because you have serial killers in every country. You know? Already letting you know that there is a pattern in, you know, these individuals when we're talking about how they're raised, you know what I mean? And, you know, traumatic events that they suffer from, you know, creating these kind of behaviors. Because if it really was America or this, or because of these people or this, then it would just, you know, be secluded to these areas, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's worldwide and everywhere. So obviously there's a connection, you know what I mean? A common effect that's, you know, is making these problems occur. Because if not, then it wouldn't be happening in other places. But it does. Even in places that, you know, people could say is like, you know, not that bad, like England or France or what other places, like people say some shit like Netherlands, or, you know what I mean? They have serial killers and individuals like that. You know, and over there, they can't, you know, carry, you know, firearms or shit like that. There's no guns or whatever. Like I've always said, the gun's not gonna kill these people, you know. And places like that proves it. There's no guns for these people to you know, to get. Yet they're still committing murders, and a lot of them. Because I've always said, you take the guns away, they use knives. You take the knives away, they use bats. You take the bats away, they'll use rocks, hands. You know, yeah, maybe the casualty won't be as high, but it's still casualties nonetheless. And one is already too many, because people could say, no, it's not. Picture that one casualty being yours. Then now you're going to see it from my point of view where you're like, oh, yeah. Because what if that one casualty is yours? Then that casualty now has become one too many. You know? Because although that casualty may not be yours, it's still somebody else's. So put yourself in them shoes. It's cold facts. Because the way you talk to people, treat people, and raise people does make an impact. People always say that sticks and stones, you know, can break my bones, but words cannot hurt me. But let's face it, the reality is that it does. Be killing motherfuckers and all kinds of shit. Bro, I went to jail again on Sunday? Damn. Serio? Tell him to behave already. Yeah, he was. He was pretty sick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Miller. I still think Gilbert Arenas was a beast, bro. Gilbert Arenas was a beast. If his knees would have never gave out like Derrick Rose, Gilbert Arenas would have been a beast. You know, it's messed up, huh? Like when you see somebody of that, you know, elite level, you know, like an athlete, and because of their, you know, their knees or their back, whatever, and they just like, it fucks up their career. Gotcha. Like Derrick Rose, because Derrick Rose used to be a fucking beast. That was unstoppable before. Once he would take off, you know, running to, you know, towards the paint, bro, it was like almost impossible to stop that fool. Democrats fight for slavery, and Republicans fight against them and won, but the liberal Democrats now own most news TV. Look, I'm going to say this. Whether Republican or Democrat, bro, it's all the same shit. You know what I mean? They're both foul individuals that are looking after their self-benefit and their agenda. You know what I mean? They're not looking to benefit its people. They're looking what could benefit them. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of it, you know. Both sides are just like that, you know what I mean? Because both sides could come to common ground when it comes to like raising our taxes, or when it comes to like, you know, military action or anything that's gonna bring them some kind of, you know, restrict, you know, resources off this place, or taxing us, anything money related. Yeah, they can all come to common grounds there and agree. You get what I mean? Yeah, because it's coming out of us. They don't gotta pay a damn dime, and it's going to them. You know what I mean? Nah, they're both the same. You know, they both are not looking for our interest, you know? They're only looking after their self-interest. Because the reality of it, let's face it, the elite run this planet, bro. The ones that have the money, because they finance these people's campaigns and back them up during elections, and they need those, you know, they need that support and shit like that, because if not, they'll lose. So obviously these people will tell them, hey, well, we're willing to support you, but you gotta listen to me. And these people are like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Come on now. These people are the ones with the money. You know, if the people with the money don't want shit happening, then it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's pretty much how it works. Give these fools tax breaks and everything like that. Like, see, one of the biggest problems that I have that people don't understand when they talk about like putting Donald Trump back into office, and Donald Trump wasn't that bad, and the Democrats and liberal. Look, I don't like Biden. I don't like Trump. I hate both of them. I'm not Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservative, none of that. I think it's all bullshit. But the thing is, when people talk, yes, Biden has a gang of problems. He's unfit to be president. You know, I always say that. Neither was Donald Trump, bro. And the thing is that one of the things is that he never paid taxes, bro. That's already been proven. He paid zero taxes. Now people could be like, well, it's not our fault that the law has so many flaws or holes or loopholes that they could go through and shit like that. Yeah, but the fact is he still didn't pay his taxes, bro. This guy is a wealthy individual who has gone without paying taxes, bro. Yet you, who are barely getting by, have to pay a shitload of taxes. And you don't see nothing wrong with that? You know? Or the fact that he himself sees nothing wrong with that? It's like, you know, a decent human would be like, well, you know what? I do got, you know, paper, and these people are paying their share of taxes, so I might as well give my share too. I mean, it's only right. I mean, if they're paying, then I, me that I'm living better, then I should break it off too. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real decent human being would do. Like see, the fairness in it. Like, well, it's only fair. You know what I mean? A greedy, narcissistic, or somebody that only cares about themselves will find a way to look for him not paying anything, and see nothing wrong with that. And call themselves, well, you can't hate on me because I was smart enough to go around all of this. Like, it's not even about being smart or outworking the system and stuff like that, but it's like you see everyone else paying their dues. So I mean, come on now, homie. It's the principle of the matter. You know what I mean? Because it's right, not because like. But see, people don't understand that though, because people don't have no morals. So they're like, the fuck they going, nah, if I can work the system, why not? And it's like, I mean, if everybody else is paying theirs, I mean, And behaviors like that he displays is why I have a problem with him. Because all the moves he was doing was just, self-benefit his moves. You know what I mean? Or one thing that I hate is that all Republicans can't agree to a Democratic bill, or all Democrats can't agree to a Republican bill. Like, this is a democracy, right? Meaning, if the Republicans have a good bill and you are a Democrat and you think it's a good bill, then you have the right to vote on that bill as well without being ridiculed or harassed or outcast and shit like that by your own political party. You know what I mean? This is not no fucking street gang. If the bill makes sense, if it's good, then yeah, why not? Let's go for it. Just because it didn't come from your party, it's an issue. That's what this, has became. If a Republican comes with an idea, the Democrats are already going to say no. They already all agree that we agree to nothing that these fools say, and vice versa. This ain't no democracy now then. This literally became a tug of war over power. You know what I mean? It's either our way or the highway, and that goes for both sides. That is my issue, that these fools can't agree to each other's ideas. Just because they're from the opposite party doesn't mean that they don't have no good ideas. You get what I mean? And that is my issue. Or why I see a bunch of bullshit when they speak. Like, bro, the fact that you fools can't even, like, give the other side, like, their props already lets me know that you scum. If you cannot, I get it. You dislike the other side because you guys are on different sides. But if he comes with a good idea, if you cannot give that person props, despite if you like him or hate him, or if he's your enemy or whatever, if it's a good idea, it's a good idea, bro. You have to tell it how it is. You have to come with the truth, bro. ¿Sabes qué? Fuck the motherfucker, but he has a good idea.
Are you gonna run for president? Fucking sounds like you are.
It's like, you gotta give them their prayer. Like, you know what, homie? I don't like you, but that's not a bad idea. No one's telling you gotta go and have, dinner with them. Just gotta give dues where dues are due. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, but then we could go and say that if they extract our DNA, we're all related in some way as well. You know what I mean? That's facts. So that's no, like, conspiracy, connection. I mean, if you literally take if they take my DNA and your DNA, we probably have a match somewhere, bro. We're probably, related somehow. And that's the truth about it. A lot of people's DNA matches. When people started crying in my high school. Why? Yeah, they are fakers. As fake as they come. The elite are the rich, the green. Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk is a douchebag. Yeah, about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we go end it right here. Hey, this was a good chat. Chopping it up with you guys. I like talking about these conversations and stuff like that. It's cool shit. But we out. Ah, hungry, man. It's a good thing we still have some of that.